Hey there guys, March here. That's just like an opening I do. But so today we're getting into our first Q&A here. So these are the questions that you guys have. I think we have like 20 some questions. So first one is, how much money do you charge for each lawn you mow? Well, it depends on the size of the lawn. Like if it's a really big one, the most I've charged was $50. But some small ones I do like $20, $15, $35. It just all depends on the size. Next, do you do free estimates on jobs? Yes, I do. They're free. And yes, I do bid my jobs. And then shout out to EDK Landscaping on Instagram. Next, how do you schedule your lawns with school? Well, I'm homeschooled, so I get done around 12 to 1, so I have time after. Yes, I do mow after school. And shout out to Lucas Lawn Mowing Service on Facebook. How do you like the BR450? I really like it. It's like a really nice blower. Do you like the BR450?
Very nice. Very, very powerful blower. It'll blow leaves off a tree.
Do you recommend the Toro Time Master? I do recommend it.
Absolutely. That is a fantastic self-propelled. I wouldn't even call it a push mower. I would call it a small walk behind. It is a fantastic mower. It does very, very well in heavy, thick grass.
Okay. And how many clients do you have? I have around 10 clients. And then shout out to Mr. Cut Lawn Care on YouTube. Did you buy all the equipment yourself? Yes, I did. I worked and mowed, like I said, like 10 lawns a week to make the money, and I got it all myself. How long have you been mowing? I've been mowing for about 3 years now.
Yeah, you're on equipment for 3 years now.
Yeah. What equipment did I have to start? Well, as I just said, I had my dad's push mower, his trimmer, and a broom.
Yeah, you start with my snapper mower and an Echo trimmer and a broom, and then your first equipment you bought was Troy-Bilt trimmer and a Troy-Bilt self-propelled bagger mulcher push mower. And
then I got the I think a year and a half ago I got the Hitachi handheld blower, which works like really well.
And shout out to Pritchard's Lawn Care on YouTube.
Yep. What kind of RTV are you getting and when? Well, it's actually my grandfather's RTV. It's we already have it. It's up at our farm that we have. So whenever I get the bigger trailer, that's when I'm going to.
Yeah, it's an RTV 1140, so it's the 25 horsepower diesel that seats 4 people, or the bed converts into a larger pickup bed for hauling more things.
Yeah. Did you get the UTV? No, not yet, but I will soon. My favorite lawn care YouTuber is Geek to Freak, but he canceled his channel, but he was my favorite, and right now my new favorite is Top Notch Lawns and Lawn Pro Henry. So Hamburger Lawn Care said, what equipment do you recommend for a beginner? It depends what you're doing. For like a beginner kid or like teenager, I would recommend you getting the 21-inch mower, or maybe starting off with the Time Master, that 30-inch that gives you more cutting width, and they'll work great. And then probably just a trimmer, just the standard one from Lowe's, last year about 2 or 3 years. I've had mine for about 3 years. And then just a handheld blower from Lowe's. That's all you really need, because it's cheaper. Or some of the steel handhelds are pretty cheap. But what would you recommend for a beginner, like equipment?
I would start at your local home store, Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards or whatever. A Troy-Bilt or a Husqvarna, if your first season will do you well. At the end of your first season, you'll make enough to then to step up and buy a better mower. Stick with your inexpensive trimmer for maybe 2 years, so you don't have to step up that quite as quick. And then it's probably more important to have a really good blower. And then the trimmer, you maybe stretch it 3 years before you get a good high-end commercial trimmer. But in 3 years, if you stay busy, you should have all the right equipment you'll need for a small lawn care business.
When you're older, like 20s, will you do lawn care full-time? Yes, I most likely will. I'm not sure, but for now I will do it full-time because there's a few other things I'm interested in, like landscaping and stuff like that. But yeah, for now I will. And shout out to Hamburger Lawn Care. Are you planning to get a riding mower? Yes, I'm planning to get a 0-turn riding mower, the Toro Time Cutter 5000. And shout out to the guy who mows. B&G Lawn Care says, shout out to him. What's your favorite mower? My favorite mower, like I said, is probably the Toro Time Master. It's a really good mower. I like it. What's your favorite mower?
Probably a Skag.
Yeah, I like the Skags. Do I have a 0-turn mower? No, but soon. Okay, yeah, this is one that we never can agree on. Steel or Echo? Which one do you prefer, Steel or Echo?
I prefer Echo.
I prefer Steel. I'm a Steel man. He's an Echo man. So we have.
In my defense, I've had Echo equipment. My oldest piece is 21 years old. It's a chainsaw with a 24-inch bar. I put one spark plug and one air cleaner on it. Other than that, it always runs great. My other stuff is 10 years old or older and always runs great.
I've never had a failed start. And are you getting a bigger mower? Yes. And shout out to Flash Lawn Service. Okay. Alright. So that's all the questions. I think that was like 20-some, 30-some questions. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next video tomorrow, which is about a push mower that my grandfather sent down for me. So love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rich.